present day, I will be talking about how to write a research problem. A good research problem must be original or novel. It must be of the interest to the researcher, relevant to the needs of the society. It will also reflect a contribution to the national development in progress, express relationship of two or more variables, and it implies the possibilities of empirical testing. The general statement of the problem is expressed in the declarative form. It should be consistent with the title of the study. Example of a title: Perception of Quality Physical Education in the Three Levels of Education, Basis for the Inclusion in the School Plan Development. In stating the main problem, it may run this way. This study aims to assess the perception of quality physical education in the three levels of education in Cebu Technological University during the calendar year 2019, basis for the inclusion in the school plan development. So it is derived from the perplexing situation where difficulties are observed to exist. So in stating the problem, there are two major parts. One is the main problem. There are 5 essential parts in stating the purpose. First, an introductory phrase. Example, the main thrusts of this research or this study aims. Number 2, the general plan of procedure. Example, to assess or to investigate, to evaluate, to determine, to find out. So it depends on what is the objective of the study. The third is the objective of the plan. Example, perception of quality physical education in the three levels of education. So this is the main point in the title. The fourth, setting or the locale of the study. Example, in Cebu Technological University. So this is the place where the study will be conducted. Fifth, the time frame. Example, during the calendar year 2019. So this will be the time where the study is conducted. The second part is the statement of output. First is the intention. Example, as basis or with the end view of contributing. The second is the development share. Example, for the inclusion in the school plant development or action plan, institutional improvement, and others. Then, it is followed by a specific research problems. This is also called sub-problems, which are always expressed in question form. So this is the detailed illustration. Problem number 1. It should compose the 3 parts of questions. 1 is the profile question. This is the question about the status, the norms, the values. These are questions on the degree, magnitude, level, extent, profile, and the like are under this category. Sample. Specifically, this seeks to find out the facet of the main problem. So the question will run this way. What is the educational qualification and experience of the teachers and administrators of the 10 national high schools in the 3 districts of Camotes, Cebu Technological. Another question is about the perception of the organizational climate of the respondents. The respondents here are the teachers, and we have the variables that the research is looking into: organizational design, individual job characteristics, worker relations, and so on. So this part is the research question. So a question on either significant relationship or significant difference. So this is raised based on the developed hypothesis presented in the theoretical background. Example: do the profiles of the national high schools differ significantly from one another? Then the output question is a question based on the main problem statement of output, such as proposal, guidelines, retooling strategies, plan of actions, course guide, manual, training plan, and many others. Example: what is the proposed measure to empower the teachers? Then we have the statement of hypothesis or statement of assumption, as in the case may be. So to test the significance of the data, we need to use the null hypothesis. For instance, we may say, there is no significant relationship between the respondent profiles and their perception. This will be tested at 0.05 level of significance. Then the next is the significance of the study. So in this portion here, we will be talking about the people or the organizations that will benefit the result of the study. And this will be arranged according to the general and specific. You are now ready to write the statement of your problem. Hopefully, this video could guide you. Thank you.